Hey everybody. How to remove hard inquiries from your credit report. First of all, why is good credit important? Well, I'm going to give you one reason. You get more favorable terms. Say, for example, you're out here looking for a rental property, for example. So they're going to offer you a lower down payment just because your credit is better. So let me give you an example. Every lender is different out here in terms of what they're offering, what the terms are, but I'm just going to give you an example. Keep in mind, if you're a first-time home buyer, you can get into a house for 3.5% down. But now I'm talking about when you are buying rental property, second, third, fourth, fifth. All right, so in terms of lending, I'm gonna give you one example. So there's one lender in particular. If your score is below 700, 25% down payment. If your score is 740 or higher, 15% down payment. So 25% down payment versus 15% down payment just because your credit score is better. All right. Better financial terms. All right. So, how to delete hard inquiries from your credit report. So, first up, go to annualcreditreport.com. You can pull your credit report once a week, for free. Annualcreditreport.com. And you're going to look at Experian, Equifax, and Transunion. You can save this on your computer. So you can go to annualcreditreport.com to see your credit report for free. Now that's one location you can go to. The other location you can go to is you can go directly to the website if you choose to do that. So for example, you can go straight to Experian.com and you can see your credit report. You can go straight to Equifax.com and you can see what are the hard inquiries they have listed. You can go straight to transunion.com and you can see the list of hard inquiries. Or you could go to annualcreditreport.com. So the first step is to see how many hard inquiries do you have. All right. So second step. So for each separate bureau, you're going to write down these hard inquiries and write down the date it happened. So this company, this date, and then just write down the list. So you're doing that for Experian. Then you're going to do it for Equifax. Then you're going to do it to TransUnion. What company and the date that it happened. Next up, you're going to call the company. You're going to call Experian. You're going to call Equifax. You're going to call TransUnion. And I will put their numbers below. You're going to choose the fraud department. Out of the selection buttons that they have you pick, you're going to choose the fraud department. It's better to call between 1 and 2 after they had lunch and after the stress of the day is almost over. So between 1 to 2, you're going to call. Make sure not to call right before closing when they're trying to go home. So call after lunch between 1 to 2, after they just had lunch and they're in a better mood. Okay, and so this is a recorded call. On this call, you're going to speak to a representative and you are going to say these words. And while you're saying them, you are going to be polite. All right. So you're going to say, hey, I've been looking at my credit report and I noticed that there are a bunch of unauthorized hard inquiries on my report. Can you help me out and delete them? All right. And then you give the company name and you give the date that it happened. All right. So you don't have to send out a bunch of letters. You go directly to the source and you call them on the phone and you ask them to delete the inquiries. All right. Keep in mind, you are talking to a representative within the fraud department. Okay. So in the event that they tell you that you need to file a police report or a FTC report or a fraud report, just tell them no, thank you, and hang up the phone. All right. And then you're going to call back on a different day and get a different representative. All right. And that is how you are going to delete the hard inquiries on your report. And so, how do hard inquiries work? So, hard inquiries, they stay on your report for 2 years, but the impact on your credit lasts for 1 year. So, even if you did absolutely nothing, say you don't want to call them on the phone, you don't want to figure out how to remove these hard inquiries, even if you did absolutely nothing, your score is going to bounce back in 1 year. All right. So it stays on the report for 2 years, but the impact is 1 year. And so, how do the hard inquiries work? So when you are out here looking for looking for a car, for example, or you're out here looking for a mortgage, like you are trying to buy property, they're putting hard inquiries on your report. So you're looking for a car, they are reaching out to several different people and putting all these hard inquiries on your report because you're out here looking for a car and they're looking for a lender, and they go to multiple people and look for the lender, and they're putting all these hard inquiries on your report. So when it comes to a car loan or a mortgage loan, if you do this all within a 1 month time frame, the hard inquiry counts as one hard inquiry. So when you go to a car dealership, for example, they're going to be out here looking. They're going to be out here looking at multiple lenders to get this loan for this car. So say, for example, they reach out to 5 different lenders. All right. So instead of that being 5 hard inquiries, it's going to count as one because you're doing this all within a 1 month period of time. So they give you that 1 month grace period for hard inquiries when it comes to a car loan and when it comes to a mortgage loan. All right. However, if you're looking for something else like a credit card or a personal loan, then each hard inquiry is going to count as one. So hard inquiries, they're going to drop your score anywhere from 3 to 6 points. Each hard inquiry is going to drop your score anywhere from 3 to 6 points. And so this is how you remove hard inquiries from your credit report. The first step is that you need to see the list of how many hard inquiries do you have. Where are they from? Which company? What's the date? How many do you have? And then you get on the phone and you start calling and you ask them to delete them. All right. And that's how you remove the hard inquiries. And like I said before, if you choose to do nothing at all, say you're not interested in doing anything, your credit is going to rebound in 1 year. All right. The impact on these hard inquiries, it stops impacting your credit after 1 year. All right. Even though the hard inquiry stays on your report for 2 years. All right. So I'm going to leave the numbers to the 3 credit bureaus in the bottom. If you got any value from this video, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. If you made it this far in the video, type in the word credit in the comments below. If you are interested in buying property now or in the future, check out this link below. Join the waitlist for the real estate group. And if you are a man watching me, check out my hat collection. And that is in the pin link below. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you on the next video.